Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here, we are live, and it is Trophy Day, guys. We have done it. We have secured the podium, and I don't mind shouting and gushing about it now. I tried to keep it tight, tried to keep it under wraps for the deadline stream earlier with Harry. I'm buzzing. Can't wait to get stuck into it, guys. We could have something very, very special in case, let's just go and get everything all set up, guys, because Trophy Day is T-minus 8 minutes away. I put a little tweet out and stuff, but guys, honestly, if you don't know this already, Sorare own and control the internet. If we're going to get better rewards on the stream, if you're going to get better luck in the rewards for this coming game week, Sorare knows who likes and who doesn't like the Trophy Day streams. So, if you want to give me some better luck today on the stream and yourself for this game week, smash the like button when you're here and let it be known in the live chat, guys. I need to see fist bumps. I need to see trophy emojis. I need to see party faces with the wee thing coming out. It's all going on, guys. If you don't know, let me go and get you up to speed with where we're at exactly, because the game week has been and gone at this point. It's done. It's dusted. It's in the history books. FC Barcelona has secured yet again another third place position, another podium. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Fix the screen a little bit. Let's get comfy. There we go. Sorted. Now, in the last game week, guys, there wasn't much going on. We also had the mighty Celtic running, as well as a few other cards and a few other places. I actually forget who all was in the team now, except for the goalkeeper, of course. But because of the fear, because of the terror that Ange Postecoglou has been raining on Sorare scouts and managers all over the world for the last couple of weeks with his random team selections and rotations, the only players I felt anyway confident in was McGregor and Hatate, and I didn't even have that much confidence in saying that. I'll give you the short of it. Scales did great. My Celtic guys both got a decisive action. Penalty won for McGregor. Penalty converted, scored Rio Hatate. Gabri Veiga didn't do too great, but Soria, what a goalkeeper. This is a goalkeeper that you dream about, guys, honestly. If you haven't watched David Soria, then you don't know goalkeepers, and you don't know Soria goalkeepers. Clutch, final card run, and, we finished in the third position. It's fantastic. Now, it's a Tier 2 super rare and $600, which is around a third of an Ethereum at point of recording. Now, you might think, oh, Tier 2, that's not anything too amazing, right? But this is the new tiers, okay? And like I was reminding Harry and everyone else I've been speaking to, I've only won what is an old school Tier 1 super rare, like once or twice. Definitely not more than twice. Maybe not more than 3 times. Maybe I've won 3 of them, maybe 2. But anyway, not very many. So this is a very attractive prize pool. So I'm opening this prize pool today as the second seed, probably, for one of these cards. I'm on a podium in an all-star competition, and the pool itself is quite shallow and it's a lot of quality in it. Now at the top, we can dream, guys. We can dream of a Julian Alvarez, Spider-Man himself. Abijlo would be fantastic. These are all super rares, 1 of 10, and what that means is versus other cards, they've got different multipliers, etc. Very, very, very valuable for the game and everything else alongside that. A token super rare would be an epic card. I think Alexander Schultz is probably the #1 SO5 pick out of the top order here. I don't think we'll get a Schultz today. Pope would be brilliant. There's a whole clutch of goalkeepers here who would be very useful. Particularly, I would like Avanya very much. A Simon would be great. International credentials are always appealing. I've been kind of eyeing up a Dane St. Clair super rare, see what he knocks around for. He's been out of my price range, so he would be welcomed into the club. A lot of these other goalkeepers would be fine. But guys, if we picked up the final Kieran Trippier super rare that was going to be given out of All-Star for this season, wouldn't that be poetic? I sold my first owner OG Kieran Trippier super rare for quite a handsome profit, I must say, back in like November or something. So if we could close the season off with Trippier coming home to FC Barcelona, then we're going to have a pretty special celebration on our hands. We would not have a special welcome home celebration for Slowik. Not a bad guy. We do love a Polish goalkeeper here at FC Barcelona, but we're not going to crack open any champagne bottles for him. Emi Martinez, however, we would. International Premier League, blah, blah, blah. Who else? Van Dijk, guys. If we pulled a super rare Virgil van Dijk, who is right in the middle of this pool, he's not at the top. Alvarez and those guys are maybe a wee bit out of our ranking spot, but Virgil surely should be right in amongst it. I would put Julio Isco firmly in the celebration category, because that's a super rare rookie of a guy that's really blown up this season. Brighton in Europe next year. Everything's all rosy in the Garden of Brighton. Matt Ryan, international credentials and midweek utility. He would be an OP goalkeeper to pick up. Rico Lewis, obviously the Man City rookie, super rare, Champions League finalist, etc. That would be a great card, worthy of celebration. And then right as we get towards the bottom of the pool, you think, oh, there's not much going on interesting here. And then boom, in the bottom, like, what's that, 10%? Ryan Gold, the Scottish Messi. His super rare is down right at the bottom here. So, guys, I don't know how many cards I named there, but there's a safe half a dozen cards there that I will probably quite gladly lose my shit over winning. There's a lot of honourable mentions here. I'm not going to name them. You'll see them on screen, and if you watch the content, you'll know the guys that I appreciate and I've maybe had in the gallery, limiteds or rares and other bits and bobs, or even just teams that we follow on the channel. So actually, very attractive pool for a midweek with only 2 Celtic cards, which was absolutely fantastic. So I've got a lot of hope going into this game week. I didn't see any bad cards there. There's a couple of guys with injuries that I would card swap into, no problem at all. But yeah, there's a bunch of yous here, guys. Now, I did say to you right at the tip-off of the stream, we're about 2 minutes away from Trophy Day. Sorare own and control the internet. There's around 60 Sorare scouts and managers from around the world joining us live right now. If you want me to get a better card, and if you want you to get better cards next Trophy Day for this game week, Sorare own and control the internet, and they know if you've watched it and then not liked it, and they're not going to give you good rewards if that's what they see, you know. So do yourself a favor. You're here now. Might as well like the stream. Improves my chances of getting a better reward, and improves your chances of getting a better reward as well, guys. Good luck to everyone, by the way, for the upcoming game week and for Trophy Day itself. If you're picking up rewards with me on the stream today, then let it be known. There's fist bumps to all these. Honestly, a bunch of legends have joined us live and loud. And yeah, thanks very much for all the well wishes and all the good luck that you're sending me. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like I'm Goku summoning the spirit bomb here. All your energy's coming. We're getting that going. And we're ready to open up some rewards, guys. Like less than a minute away. I'm super excited, and nothing else really done anything. You don't need me to recap the rest of the game week. I did have Scott Bain in a team, and I thought if Bain's going to play, Forrest is going to play. And that kind of did happen, but Taylor was in that team, and, you know, this was a write-off anyway. But hey-ho, it was what it was. The rest, you know, Dyson Maeda off the bench, brilliant. Sent off, crap. You know, suspended now for this weekend, lovely. You know, so the midweek was, you know, there was a few roller coasters on the go. And again, PSU, who was actually, you know, friend of the channel, finished a couple of points ahead of us in the end in second position. So he'll be getting the exact same reward as me, but about 50% more Ethereum, which is just a third, but you know, whatever the bloody maths are, yeah. More Ethereum and a slightly better ranking in the prize pool. He should get a better card than us at 7 o'clock, guys. I'm going to hit the wee refresh button and see if we get the little notification. Oh, it's not. Bang on the whistle. I'm not normally here on the whistle waiting for rewards to... Oh, they're here. They're here, guys. Let's open them up. Now, if there is a Premier League one, we will get the spoiler of the back of the card. We will see, you know, what actually is on there. So let's see. Is there a spoiler? There is a spoiler. No, that's not. That is a spoiler. That is a spoiler. It's a Premier League card. No two ways about it. Let's pick up our Ethereum. Now, I really want this to be Julio Alvarez. Yeah. Really want this to be Spider-Man. Emi Martinez was in the list as well. And Cisco, Van Dijk. I think that little tease is enough to get me kind of excited, guys. Okay, so I don't know what other cards were in the Premier League that were in that pool that were maybe worth missing out or whatever, but I've got a feeling that this is going to be Van Dijk or Emi Martinez or something mega. Here we go, guys. Wish me luck. He's Italian. He plays up front for Leeds. Oh, it's Noto. No. Oh, I just got right up to that bit. Now, I know this guy was a killer in like Basel or wherever Leeds found him before they picked him up. He's a one-of. So that's decent. Now, this might actually be not too shabby. It's been I've not looked at it is a letdown. I'm not running away. I'm not popping any bottles. I'm not celebrating this just yet. And I don't know what this guy's situation is. Obviously, a big money move into Leeds from, I'm sure it was Basel or something like that. I can't spell his bloody name. Oh, there's an N. There's two N's. Nonto. I actually just seen earlier today pass his driver's test, and I thought, I hope that's not a bloody omen, because I did see him. He's got an L15 of stinking. Let me just zoom right in so we can see this. Look at least halfway decent. Okay, so he's under 23 forever, which is good. His L15 is stinking. His rares go for something. Plays on the left wing, it looks like. I didn't actually know he was Italian as such, not that that matters. And yeah, since he's been at Leeds, it's very much what you would fear, which is not nice. So, that is what it is. He's getting some caps. So, yeah, it's Zurich. So, yeah, I'm overall... Why was he getting caps? He wasn't even doing that great at Zurich. I don't get this. Is this guy just rubbish at Sorare? If this guy's a rubbish Sorare player, I am thoroughly disappointed. Let's look at all time. He's alright, isn't he? He's a forward card, isn't he? Yeah, so this is a cap mode forward, basically, is the way I'm looking at this. Nice wee chunk of ETH. Coins are cool. I think I cancelled a few lineups with trade offers and such. I don't even like that kit. I don't even think it's a nice looking card. I'm sorry, Wilfie, if you're watching this. Maybe you will become a loved member. Let me know in the chat, guys, what you think, W or L, because I think that's a firm L. But maybe I'm misreading this. Maybe he goes down with Leeds and is maybe a ripper in the Championship or something. I don't know. I'm just waiting to check the league table because I say I've not paid attention to Leeds for a minute, and the Premier League, it's all but done. I know they're still fighting, aren't they? Yeah, they're still fighting. Still fighting for their lives down here, but they're probably sinking. I don't see Everton getting caught. Forest could lose. Yeah, Forest are safe, actually. Yeah, so Leeds are probably going. Leicester are probably going. And yeah, so hard to imagine this guy leaves in the summer if he's just came in for big money from Zurich. Like, it's not as if he was in like Holland or France or somewhere a bit more credible ripping up trees. So this guy's still really trying to form his career. Now, the fact that he does have senior caps does give me silver lining vibes, that there might be something here that we can maybe think about, but even like the 80, I just don't see many over 10s here. I don't see, even if he gets a decisive 74 for Zurich against Linfield, woo. 10 points here against Germany. Where is his AA coming from? It's probably shots. Yep, 3 from shots, 2 attempted assists. So final third footprints only. So yeah, listen, it is a firm like tier 2 as we would recognize it, but old school tier 1, poor. I will be seeing if this guy's eligible for a swap or something, because not really chuffed to have this guy. And I don't know what the script is. Well, even all those sub appearances back here, was he like injured all the time, or what? Where was the hype about this guy? I'm all the way back at game week 100 here, and I really don't get it. Is he maybe just one of these stat boys? That's a bit of a bummer, guys. A bit of a bummer. Big talent, huge prospect. Let's see what he's saying. Big Virgil incoming. Yeah, I thought it was a Virgil too, man. I really thought it was. Maybe it could have been Trippier. It could have been Virgil. I didn't even say Trippier when I realised it was the Premier League. I totally forgot about him. Huge prospect. 1 of 10. First owner. Nice one. Everyone thinks a W. They could go down. I would say it's a W. Second division could be amazing. Italian international. What a letdown. Series with me, I think. Italian golden generation, nice midweek utility, good future. Under 23 for 5 years. Looking up with so far. Okay, for another guy, I'll watch out for that. Underwhelming. Yeah, so there, Josh, I'm with you there. Ryan Gold was one place below Gnotto. Oh, so the guy below me got gold. That can't be right. That can't be right. The guy below me gets gold. That's swap material, is it not? Right away. Huge talent, been really good for Leeds when getting the chance. I really back him being a big player in the next years. DJ Calkin, good to hear. No point in reading into his Prem scores. He'll be a tier below next season. Fair. Don't kill it from the platform. I don't get it. Not a pull that. Harry likes it. You have to remember he is 18. Okay, I do need to remember he's 18. Could be good in the Championship, to be fair. He was like 16. Okay, yeah. I'm maybe missing the age context against a lot of this. Fair. Okay, I can accept that. He can be great, but not a great scorer. That's what I'm fearing. Wonder what PSU got. Me too. In game week 100, he was only 16. Fair enough, Stocky Scott. He was only 16. Fair enough, right? So, would I be happy if I picked this guy up as a 16-year-old at Zurich? Right now, I'll probably be quite optimistic about how he's done in the Premier League, I suppose. But, silver lining, guys, I did feel there was a whiff of it, and it is around here. Harry's saying he's such a good player, a lot of fun to watch. Okay, this is reassuring. He's got a profile. He bosses the Championship with Leeds if he stays. Thinks Harry trades. Interesting. Jonathan says a W. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I meant gold was the place below in the prize pool. Oh, okay, sorry, got you. Yeah, so you guys have reassured me somewhat slightly reassured that Noto here might be halfway useful. I think his age does definitely play into it, and I'm very much, yeah. I suppose I did see the tweet earlier today that today is a very special day for Wilfred Noto. He did just pass his driver's license, and he's just came into FC Barcelona. So it's actually quite an historical day in his young fledgling career. So yeah, maybe I'll definitely sleep on this one. If Diallo can tear up the championship, he will absolutely rip it. I don't know if Diallo's a player in the championship that he's similar to or something. I'm not too sure. There's going to be a big trophy day tomorrow, guys. Obviously, this was a good trophy day. An under-23 wonder kid, which, you guys are telling me has got a good prospect. Big Willie is class, says Simply Alex. Okay, cool. You guys are reassuring me. I'll need to do my scout. I'll need to do my homework on this guy. That'll be my kind of midnight reading as I get set. And I don't think I've got any Friday night action. Let's see, Sorare data should have. Oh no, I think Sorare actually is actually pretty good for this stuff now. Don't need to go to Sorare data as often, Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So a lot of Saturday, Monday. I don't have any Friday action. I don't think is my main. Oh, my Road to Glory goalkeeper that I brought in provisionally, just to, depending on who won the draw. I thought this guy might win, but if he doesn't win at £9, I'll pick him up anyway for a giveaway. He's in the team. He plays tonight, but outside of that, I don't think I've got any Friday nights, which is nice and peaceful. It's all Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be absolute chaos, not only in Glasgow for Celtic picking up their trophy, but all across Web3, all across the interwebs, all across Sorare and everything else. It's going to be a mad one. The final big European game week, and then after this, guys, it's moving into a wee sleepy off season for a wee cheeky month or two, and then it's going to be back with a bang. It will be, and I'm not being, what's the word, overzealous by saying this, but next season will be the biggest ever season on Sorare. Now that sounds like a bit of an obvious statement when you really think about it, because of course it's going to be the biggest season ever, because it can only be bigger than the last season because it was smaller than what it is now. But it's going to be a good one when we get kicked back off again. So I feel there's going to be a lot of fun, not just on my channel, but a lot of other channels across here, there, and everywhere, as well as with you guys in your own friend groups and group chats and all the rest of it. Some, trades, some picks, some moves, all across the off season, getting your gallery just right, getting it set and ready for that new big season as we get kicked in. When I looked, Willis was winning. Italy needs a striker. He can be starting for a club. Yeah, fair enough. Not as a good one. As a Spurs fan, Leeds beat Spurs. Leeds will beat Spurs. Oh, okay, interesting. See how he does for the weekend. He'd sell for nice. Maybe selling for a few quid. Harry Trades reckons as well. Thanks to everyone that did join us live for this. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone of you that gave us the luck to get this under 23, 1 of 10 wonder kid into FC Barcelona. Unfortunately, I can't play him this week or until next season, actually. So, a lot to learn about Big Wolf. And good luck this game week. Like, subscribe, share, and retweet, and all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.